my other videos, I was reflecting a lot about my life, basically, and how things haven't been amazing recently financially, but all in all, it's come to a good point, and yeah, just reflecting on that. So recently, I was sitting at the laundry, and I could have just given the laundry to the lady, but instead, I did it myself, and I was just sitting there with her, just chilling, chopping it up, and I was reading a book too, and I don't know what came over me, but I was just looking at the trees as the weather was changing from very sunny to raining a little bit, and the trees were just kind of like bouncing around. And I was just looking at their motion because I thought it was very mesmerizing, and I realized that damn, I used to look at these trees when I was little so much. These exact type of trees. They had them in the park next to my elementary school. It's interesting because it got me thinking about like, wow, I've been in a similar moment like this so many years ago. How was he doing? What was he thinking? And then I thought about something interesting. It's like, I've been pretty hard on myself for the majority of my life. But what am I trying to reach? You know, I have my practical goals, sure. But would younger me be proud of me? And I guess I want to ask you that question too. Like, if you would have the ability to talk to the younger version of you right now, would he or she be proud of you? Would he or she agree with how you are living and the actions that you're taking based on the things that you've been through? Just sit with that for a minute. To give you a bit of context, I'm not a normal person. I know that. I thrive in that. I accept that about myself. I haven't been a normal person ever, not even when I was a kid. I was very much outcast for the most part. Even though I've always had friends, I never fully connected with them, but shit, I'll cover that in another video. It gets pretty crazy. But I remember as a kid, when I learned a little bit more about money and what that was and what that meant, because my mom always tried to instill in me what it means to have money and how expensive things are, blah, 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 blah. And then I think I heard someone talk one day that being a lawyer made a lot of money. And I was just like, dude, I want to be a lawyer. So then one day I just told my mom, and I think my grandma and grandpa were there too. And I was just like, I want to be a lawyer. And they're like, Ryan, what makes you say that? And I was like, because they got a lot of money. And then they were all kind of like concerned to an extent, because they're just like, why does this little kid want a lot of money? Like, shouldn't you be focusing on your fucking Nickelodeon shows? And then I was just like, I want a lot of money because then I can buy a flat, like a giant building. And then they were like, why? I was like, so my whole family can live under one roof. We can all be together and not have to fight anymore. Okay, that last part kind of depressing, I know, but it was a cute thing at the time, you know, and everyone's like, oh, you know, skipping over the last part. But yeah, and I was like, damn, a lot has changed about that perspective over time. Over the years, the family very much grew apart. It's been a lot of fights. Everybody is kind of just not talking to each other, and I'm 1,000,000% sure that the moment grandma and grandpa pass away, everything just kind of will fall apart. To be fair, my generation is doing their best to try and keep in contact, but I think everybody's just too different, and everybody's slowly drifting apart. Everybody has just too much of their own issues right now. It's a bit crazy. But, you know, there won't be a flat for little Ryan. So that definitely changed. But I have found my own family in a way. I am going to create my own family in a couple years from now. I'm still dead set on that. I have made some amazing friends that I could definitely consider family, that I would definitely have around my kids and shit, and just like chilling. So, and I would love to buy my own land, build my own house and structures on there, so, you know, I can chill with these people. So in a way, I'm still definitely getting towards where little Ryan wanted to go. At its core, because I was a kid, and I think this counts for every other kid, I wanted to be kind. I wanted to be strong. And I just wanted to provide, feel a sense of purpose, importance in the world. And to be fair, I think I've achieved those three things. So I think he will be proud of me. Like, it was a long page of my life where I was just an absolute fucking demon. Did a lot of bad things in my life. A lot of wrong turns due to trauma. But at the end of the day, I still took the action. So, we take full responsibility over here. But I'm kind again. I made up with everyone that I wronged in my past. And I smile so much. I smile at strangers all the time, even if they mean mug me. There's no reason not to be kind to people, And if you like manga or if you're into anime and you've read Vinland Saga, then you know that you always should be kind to people. There's no reason not to be kind to people. But yeah, that, bro. And I'm loved now for the way I am. I got people that love me for me. I don't have to do shit, really. Even if I'm fucking up, they'll still love me for it. And I'm eternally grateful for that. That's honestly a blessing. And I live with more purpose because I know where I'm going. Like, I know what I'm building. I know exactly where I'm going towards. And yes, I'm not there yet. Sure. I can already hear my brain screaming at me, being like, yeah, but come on, man, you only go 1K to your name. Like, you're not even close to the land that you want to buy. But at the same time, I know exactly where I need to go. I know what budget I need to have to even get settled there. Not have the full structure yet, but get settled there. And that is extremely doable, even with a normal job. So I'm definitely on my way. And every other thing is taken care of by now. So I think he will be proud. What about you? Like, are you still the same kind and gentle kid that you used to be? Were you more brash? That's okay too. I was very kind and gentle. Little boy with the chubby cheeks. It's just me and my core, really. I can absolutely kick and punch some shit. Like, I did boxing and kickboxing, so I can definitely fuck some shit up. But at my core, I'm just this fucking sweet little boy still, And as you grow older, you just revert back to who you used to be. I feel like. But yeah, man. Hope you're not too rough on yourself. Hope you don't talk down to yourself too much. Because I'm sure you're doing great. And at the end of the day, nobody has it fully figured out. That doesn't exist. And that doesn't make sense. And if money would mean that you have it figured out, then why are all these millionaires, billionaires getting depressed? Why are they constantly chasing things outside of themselves in order to feel happy? It implies that they're not happy within. So if you can get to the point that you are happy within, then you've already won. No matter what the outside looks like, what you look like, what your life looks like, what your finances look like. Shit, what your family balance looks like. It doesn't matter. So just be proud of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're alive. So you came a long way. And I'm proud of you. Damn, that got pretty deep. Anyway, I don't know how to lighten the mood, so yeah, hope you're doing good. Shit, maybe watch some memes from shit, but hope you have a good day, man. I hope you're healthy, good, know that you're blessed, and take it one day at a time. Everything will be okay. So, without further ado, I'll see you in the next one, and see you.